to this Hatha Kripalu class. We're going to be focusing today on yoga in your hands, so mudras. And we've done these in class before, especially if you've ever taken one of my Hatha or one of my Kripalu classes, usually towards the end of class. But I wanted to add them in today into some poses so that maybe we can express the pose a little bit more and find it a little bit deeper, or for some balances, find a mudra that helps us balance and hold it a little bit longer. So I've gotten a lot of my information from this book right here, Mudras for Healing and Transformation by Joseph and Lillian LePage. It's a beautiful book if you're super interested in mudras like I am, just to kind of look around it, filled with a bunch of different meditations too. So this book has 108 mudras. I think we're going to maybe do 6 or 7 of them today. So with that said, we're just going to get started. Easy seated posture of choice here. So I'm in my hero pose, but you can sit cross-legged. You can have the legs straight out in front of you. Maybe you grab a bolster or a blanket or something to sit on. And you might want with you today a block or something else to just have nearby for some balancing today. So go ahead, get situated, grab anything else that you need to. And then when you're ready, we'll just start. Roll the shoulders down and close the eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And open mouth exhale, just letting it all go. And so allowing yourself to come into this space, come into your body. And just recognize here if anything's coming up for you. Any thoughts, feelings, anything you're holding on to here. I just want you to think with every single exhale you take about letting it go, releasing, and really appreciating the fact that you're taking this time out of your day to move around and just to be in your body for a little bit. So right away, just sending your right hand down to your low belly, your left hand to your heart. And you're just going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. You have some time in silence to set an intention for this practice. This intention can be anything you're working on. It could be for something else you need in your daily life, off of your mat, or even for somebody else. And once you find this intention, though, just breathing it into the body and placing it close to you. So if you need to check back with it, you can. Release the hands and blink the eyes open. So staying in this seated posture, we're going to do just a little breathing technique with the Madhyama Shirara Mudra. It's the gesture of the middle body. So this is a really, really simple one. Gestures are not just with the hands, but with the whole arms too. So all you're going to do, you're going to send your hands right below your collarbone. Elbows out to the sides and palms facing down here. You can keep your eyes open, but if you'd like to close them again, we're going to take a 3-part inhale and 1 part exhale. So beginning with your inhale, feel the belly rise, the ribs expand and the chest lift. And then exhale, just let that all go in one movement. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, let it all go. And take this breath just 3 or 5 more times on your own here. Feeling the expansiveness of the breath through the whole torso, that whole middle part of your body. Noticing if the arms are getting heavy here. And let's do one more round. And with your exhale, just slowly lowering your hands back down into your lap. Beginning to circle the head around now, just to offer some nice and easy movements into the body. Beginning to awaken the self. Reversing those circles. The opposite way. Sending the head back to center. If your eyes have closed again, just blink them open. Inhale, reaching the fingertips up high. Exhale, bringing the hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, prayer position, gesture of reverence. Inhale, reach the fingertips up high. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. One more time. Inhale, reach the fingertips up high. Exhale, hands, heart center, Anjali Mudra. Go ahead, take your right hand down towards the floor. Sweep your left arm up and over. Just an easy side body stretch now, letting the rib cage expand. And then coming back up, left hand will come down. Right arm now stretches over. And again, just that nice, easy side body stretch here. Take a breath. Inhale, come back up. Rest here, hands just connecting to the floor, to the earth for a moment, finding that sense of grounding here. Inhale. And exhale. Take a moment, draw the hands back to heart center. We're just going to do some exercises to awaken the hands, find some mobility here. Okay, so the body is a little bit ready to work a little bit. So we're going to start sending the arms out into that goalpost position. Right, and we're just going to fist the hands in. So thumbs will come in, fingertips curl on top, and that's all that movement is. So nice and fast too right away. So you want to feel this strength. You might be able to feel this through the forearms right away. Biceps might start to work, and the shoulders are relaxing here. All right, we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now same thing, fingers curl in, thumb on top. All right, so keep moving, keep breathing here. With thumbs on top, curling those fingertips in. Arms might be getting tired, but that's okay. Here you go for 10, 9. Can you get a little bit faster? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll the wrists out a little bit here. Bring them forward. We're going to claw the hands in now. So that is really just bringing the tips of the fingertips down towards the base of the fingers and then the thumb in. So we want to keep the palm pretty much stable. You're not curling anything in except just the fingertips. And so that's all that is right there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Spread the fingertips wide. Thumb to each individual fingertip, nice and fast. All right, you can start off a little bit slower and then gain that speed a little bit more too. And noticing here if any finger kind of isn't cooperating, just having that awareness too. No need to dwell on that. All right, here we go. This for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Send the arms back out, goalpost position. All you do here, touch or tap the thumb to the base of the pinky. That's all it is. So thumb mobility, right? Nice and easy. Here you go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this one gets funky. Thumb's gonna bend in and out, right? Yeah, and if you can see me here, I'm just like kind of shifting it in and out. And my pointer finger actually kind of likes to go along for the right. So this one can be pretty hard to do, and we'll just do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, just roll the wrists around now. Shake it out a little bit here. Good, and now we're gonna shift tabletop position. So right away, hands underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the hips, spine is long here, and we're finding that grounding sensation, hands and knees. On your inhale, just dropping the belly, lifting the gaze up to the ceiling, and then exhale, rounding the spine up, dropping the chin towards the chest, really pushing the hands down to the floor. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze up. Exhale, rounding the spine. We're going to take that one more time. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze up. Exhale, round the spine. Come back to your neutral tabletop position, core is engaging here. You're going to reach and extend your left arm forward and come into your Surya Mudra. So dropping the ring finger of your left hand down and then sending your thumb on top of it so that the pointer finger, middle finger, and pinky finger are straight out. And then extend your right leg back behind. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw your elbow and knee together, round and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round and curl. Now I want you to continue this on your own, using this movement to build some heat into the body. So Surya Mudra is the gesture of the sun, and this activates the solar plexus, cultivating strength and energy that facilitates longer holding while also conserving energy. Let's take 3 more rounds. So yeah, building that heat inside, but also keeping it so that you can save it for the remainder of practice today. One more time. Just extend, big breath in. Exhale, release tabletop. So same thing, opposite side. Right arm reaches forward, Surya Mudra. Right ring finger comes in, left thumb, or right thumb exactly on top. Extending the left leg back behind. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, elbow and knee together, round and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round and curl. So you're following your breath here. You're staying connected. You're inviting this heat, this sun energy into the body. I'm going to take 3 more. Last one. Re-extend, just a breath in, and then exhale, release. Go ahead, offer just some hip circles here. Easy movements, and then whenever you are ready, making your way, downward facing dog. Hips are up high, walk your dog out, just pedaling through the feet, releasing one heel down, followed by the opposite. Or maybe just allowing both heels to gravitate towards the floor. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, let it all go. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high, and just bend your knee to open up the hip. Maybe rolling the ankle around, or making some circles with the knee to open the hip just even a little bit more. And then re-lengthening right leg. Square the hips off, draw the knee in, and plant the right foot between the hands, coming into your low lunge. From your low lunge, just letting the left knee release, and right away sliding the hips back, half splits. It's sinking the hips down a little bit, squaring them off, getting that nice stretch behind the right leg. And then shifting your weight forward, half crescent. Just reaching the fingertips up high now if you can, heart shining forward, taking that nice breath in. And as you exhale, sinking the hips down just a little bit more. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Hands to heart center. Hands down onto the floor, tuck the left toes. Downward facing dog, right foot back to the left. Deep inhale here. And exhale out. Left leg sweeps up, bend your knee. Again, you're just opening up the hips, so rolling the ankle around. Making some circles with the knee to open the hip up a little bit more. And then lengthening left leg high. Square the hips off, draw the knee in. Plant your left foot between the hands, low lunge. Your right knee's gonna release, and here you go, just sliding the hips back, half splits, flexing through the left foot. Taking a couple breaths here, getting that nice stretch behind the left leg. And shifting your weight forward, half crescent, reach the fingertips up if that serves you. Opening up through that right hip flexor a little bit more. Just breathing in here. And exhale. Hands to heart center, your Anjali Mudra. And then release the hands down. Find your downward facing dog. Left foot back to the right. Let both heels just melt down into the earth as you hold and breathe here for a moment. Hands will stay grounding exactly where they are. Take a breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, shifting forward into a high plank now. So finding this energy, this strength in the body. Right? Glutes are squeezing in, core is engaged. You're going to slide your right hand a little bit in and find a side plank position. So heels over to the right side as you lift the left arm up high, right? Now you know you can always modify with the right knee down on the earth as well. Otherwise, maybe stacking the feet or keeping them staggered. Now for your side plank, we're going to come into your Prana Mudra. Really simple, it's just peace signs, right? So pinky finger, ring finger, and thumb come together. Pointer and middle finger are straight up. You're lifting your hips up high. Maybe you even send your gaze towards your left hand that's holding your Prana Mudra. And this gesture is the gesture of the upward current of energy. So it's great for cultivating lightness, cultivating energy. Holding and breathe. Lift the hips a little bit more. One more breath in. And then find your high plank position once again. Take a moment here. I'm going to switch sides. And then left hand can slide in just ever so slightly. Side plank position, right arm up high. Again, you can modify however you need, but coming into that Prana Mudra, this gesture also facilitates longer holding, right? So when you're coming into a particularly hard or strenuous pose like this one, coming into this peace fingers might be really nice. Just cultivate that little bit more lift, lightness, and energy. Breathe in. And exhale. We need 2 more breaths here. Right hand comes down, high plank position. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees. Lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, lifting up, cobra pose. Take a moment here, nice extension through the spine. Exhale, lower back down. Go ahead, send your seat back, child's pose. Let's just take a moment here. Hips gravitating over the heels. Forehead resting down on your mat. And maybe just rocking the head side to side. And when you're ready, shifting back through tabletop position, lift the hips and downward facing dog. Take a breath in and exhale out. Right leg sweeps up. Draw your knee into the chest and then plant your right foot between the hands. Nice low lunge. Release the left heel down. Come into your warrior 2. So right knee stays stacked over the right ankle. Arms out to the sides. You're going to gaze over your right hand. Now, from here, we're going to come into the Merudanda Mudra. It's the gesture of the spine. This is my favorite. It's all it is. It's a thumbs up. So curling in, your pinky, ring, middle, and pointer finger, thumbs straight up. I really like to just gaze beyond then the right thumb finger, sink a little bit lower. And this gesture directs the breath into the solar plexus, cultivating strength, energy, and stability. So it's great for this warrior. It's great for these fierce postures, these strong kind of empowering postures, right? So you're here, you're breathing, you're sinking a little bit lower, just feeling and giving into it. Inhale. And exhale out. And let the shoulders be heavy. Keep the arms nice and long. And you take your left hand behind your back. Open up the fingertips. Just reverse your warrior. Nice side body stretch. Exhale, side angle, resting your right elbow over the right knee. Left arm up, comes up high. Take a breath in. And exhale out. Coming into your Vayu Mudra now. It's almost like that Surya Mudra. It's just it's the pointer finger now over the ring finger, or over the thumb over the pointer finger, I should say. Sorry guys. So Vayu Mudra, pointer finger down, thumb over it. So middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger are all straight up, right? And the Vayu Mudra activates this air element. This is the gesture of the wind. So it's expanding the sides of the rib cage, which is so important in this pose because we're trying not to collapse that right side rib right now. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Now again, reverse your warrior. Here's where you might use your block half moon pose. Sweep your right arm back. As you exhale, right hand down onto the floor or onto your block as you lift your left leg up off the earth. Now we're coming into the Anushasana Mudra. It's the gesture of direction. And all you do is point your pointer finger straight up. Enhances focus and body awareness while supporting the radiation of energy from the center. If you can, change your gaze up to that pointer finger too. That's always a fun little shift to take to challenge the self a little bit more. We'll hold here 2 more breaths. Come back through your warrior two. Reverse one more time. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor. Downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. The left leg sweeps up high, right away, draw the knee in, planting the left foot between the hands. Right heel comes down, warrior two. All right, so you're sinking here, you're finding this full bodied posture first, and then coming into your Meridanda Mudra, your thumbs up. So gazing beyond that left middle finger now, and you can play around too, maybe taking it in and out of your back hand, finding what feels good. Right? Sinking nice and low, so feeling that strength, that power that this mudra, that this pose brings into the body here. Just breathing in and directing the breath into that solar plexus, which we know is where that energy and that life source is resting, right? And making sure that the knee is stacking over the ankle, thinking about pulling everything too into your mid-space. Right? One more breath here. Releasing the right hand behind the back, just reversing now. Take a moment. Exhale, side angle. Let's do elbow over the knee just for some support. And your right hand's up high, coming into your Vayu Mudra, so pointer finger down, thumb on top. Right? Find that expansiveness of the breath through the rib cage, that lightness, or that feeling of weightlessness here. Breathing in. And exhale. So still in the side angle stretch, we want to think warrior two stance with the lower part of the body. So this is still a really strong, really empowering and fierce posture here. And you're keeping your core engaged. You know what's coming. We're going to come back through that warrior two to reverse. Here you go. Into your half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So left hand down onto the floor, onto a block. Lifting the right leg up, stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders. And then coming into your mudra, that pointer finger one. Maybe lifting your gaze up to the right pointer finger here. Gesture of direction. Finding this comfort and balancing. Just breathing here. Maybe lifting the gaze or just trying to. Noticing it too, if this side feels any different. Let's take one more breath. One last time, come through your warrior two to reverse. Exhale, release the hands down. Left foot back to the right. Downward facing dog. Pause and breathe here just for a moment. Checking in, tuning in with the self. And when you're ready, just sending your gaze in between the hands. Let's put a nice bend in the knees. And you can walk, you can take that step, or even that little hop all the way to the top of the mat. Feet are together. And then just slowly rolling all the way up as you come to stand Tadasana. Rolling the shoulder blades back and down. Palms face forward. Inhale. And exhale out. Activate the core. Reaching the fingertips all the way up high. Hands come together, temple positional, face this way. And the most common mudra we do here is that Kali mudra. It's the temple position, or chapel position, right? So interlacing all the fingers, pointer fingers stay up, right thumb on top of the left, fingertips up high. So this gesture releases that tension through the neck, through the shoulders. So it's so good when we do our standing half moon. So take a breath in, feet are together. Exhale, fingertips to the right side. Hips slightly to the left. Can you lift the gaze up to the ceiling now? Staying activated here, that grounding sensation. Holding and breathing. Sinking a little bit lower. Keeping the base of your palms together. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, fingertips over to the left side. Hips to the right. Maybe lifting the gaze up to the ceiling. And again, you're still keeping the core active. Try to let go of that tension through the shoulders and find that sensation of grounding through the feet. Sink a little bit more. Here you go. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands, heart center, Anjali Mudra. Just a breath in. And exhale out. We're going to do our tree pose now with the Vana Vayu Mudra, so it's a little bit different. So we'll start grounding down. Let's do our right foot grounding. So left heel peels and send your knee over to the side of the room. And then you choose, placing the foot either ankle, calf, if you feel ready, all the way up to the inner of the thigh. Right? So you're going to push your left foot into your right leg into the left foot. And if you feel ready, hands from Anjali Mudra, growing your branches, lifting them up. Now Vana Vayu Mudra is just like Vayu Mudra, just that time, the tip of the ring finger to the tip of the thumb, right? And this is the gesture of full body awareness, or enhancing that full body awareness, and it's supposed to help with balancing, which I always think is super interesting in balancing poses. So do you notice anything different here as you hold Vana Vayu Mudra and tree pose, Vrikshasana? Maybe you can even lift your gaze in between the hands, or maybe even draw this awareness completely inward and close the eyes. And just take another breath in. And to release, hands come back through heart center. And left foot comes down. Take a breath here. And exhale out. Left foot will ground you, right heel peels. Right knee to the side again, heel on the ankle, calf or inner thigh. And you're just going to push your right foot into your left leg into the right foot. And then when you're ready again from Anjali Mudra, Vana Vayu Mudra if you're ready. Top of the ring finger, top of the thumb together. Enhancing the stability here. Maybe even lifting the gaze. Maybe even closing the eyes, drawing it all inward. Hold and breathe. How is this side different from the other? And just tuning in, checking in, finding that awareness here. We'll take 2 more breaths. And then hands to Anjali Mudra, slowly release back down. You're at the top of your mat. Take a breath in and exhale out. I want to do one more standing balance. We have a little bit of time. So come into your Surya Mudra. Again, we did this at the beginning. Tucking the ring finger down, thumb on top. This is going to be fast. We're not going to hold it for long. Right foot grounds down. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, arms stay by the ears. Warrior 3. You're just going to take a deep breath in and exhale out. Inhale, come back up. Left foot grounds you. Right knee in. Exhale, warrior three. Here you go. Just checking in. How's this mudra? Breath to the solar plexus. Conserving energy. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands to heart center. Now core is engaged here. Find just a little bit of a chair pose. Peel the heels up. And then squat all the way down. So I just wanted to add this, and I love this mudra because of the name. It's called the Shiva Lingam mudra, the gesture of the symbol of Shiva. And so you're just going to place your left hand below your right thumb, or your right hand in that thumbs up position here, right? So really, really simple, right? And this enhances balance and centering, as well as supports the lengthening of the spine. So it's really good for this double toe stand to balance. But maybe taking it into your practice too and trying it out in some other balancing postures. We'll just do one more breath in. Good, slowly release. Vana Vayu Mudra, tips of the ring finger and thumb together, boat pose. All right? And you're going to breathe here. Lift the legs up. Hold, inhale. If you'd like to maybe come down into that low boat, you can. Core is engaging. And we'll just be here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down, Supta Baddha Konasana. 3 deep breaths here. You're going to lengthen your legs long, flex through the feet. Reach your arms behind and clasp the thumbs together. So we're actually coming into Garuda Mudra, gesture of the eagle. Take a breath in. And now as you exhale, sit up and just forward fold. Not a long hold, just an inhale. And exhale out. Slowly roll all the way up and draw the left knee in. Cross your left foot to the outside of the right leg. Left hand back, right elbow, left knee, coming into Pali Mudra. Right? So you're going to drop the middle finger down. Tip of the middle finger with the tip of the thumb. And then cross actually the pinky finger over the ring finger. So this helps lengthening the spine. This is the gesture of shelter. Okay? So it helps lengthen the spine while in rotation. So take a breath in and exhale, twist here. So deepening this twist while keeping the spine long is always so important when we take these seated twist poses, because you try not to run through the spine so that we're not dumping the weight anywhere. One more breath. And then just slowly release. Let's take a little counter twist opposite side. And then left leg long. Right knee in. Right foot over to the left side. Right hand back. Pali Mudra. Tip of the middle finger, tip of the thumb. Right pinky finger crosses over. Left elbow. Right knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Keep the spine long. 3 breaths here. Gaze goes forward, slowly unravel. Come into an easy seat. We're going to be here for a couple minutes, so know if you need to sit on anything, you can. If you can do your lotus legs, by all means, lotus legs is available here. And this one is more for just talking through. This is probably the most common mudra. It's the Jhana mudra. It's the gesture of higher knowledge, and it's the gesture that a lot of people do for meditation. It's just the tip of the pointer finger, the tip of the thumb, and I always like to rest these palms up over my knees here. And so we'll just hold here for a couple of breaths. You can close your eyes, and this is a great time to kind of check in. You know, we did a lot of poses that maybe you are familiar with, but then added in that extra, the mudras. So those are some things that maybe you weren't aware of before that are things that we can do And so just really feeling those vibrations, those sensations in the hands and the arms and how they correlate and are in connection with the rest of the body. We'll take 3 more deep breaths here. I'm going to slowly release your jhana mudra. And if you're in this lotus legs, if it's not comfortable, you can definitely release out of it. We are going to stay sitting up. And for our final mudra today, we're going to do this Vadhisthana mudra. It's the gesture of the inner dwelling place. And so it's your right hand on your belly and your left arm just kind of out to the side with the palm facing up here. And I have a small, just really short meditation to go with this. So when you're ready, just closing your eyes. And take a moment to attune now to all the feelings and sensations invoked by this gesture. And feel the warmth of your hand resting on your belly and how the breath flows down into your solar plexus, that belly area. And with every breath you take in, just feel the rise and the fall of the belly, the comfort of your hand resting on your belly, instilling a sense of nourishment. Take a few breaths to attune to this nourishing energy. And now imagine yourself sitting in a room, maybe exactly like this one. This room is filled with everything you have ever needed, not wanted, but needed in life. Love, support, strength, courage, and more fill this space. You allow yourself to rest in the abundance of your inner dwelling place, this place that has everything you have ever needed. Allow yourself to be here, safe, and surrounded by all things you. Resting in your inner dwelling place, you let yourself find ease, peace, and comfort. Slowly release this gesture. And when you're ready, making your way into now a final resting place, Shavasana. So you can lay on your back, knees can bend, legs can lengthen, whatever feels good, using blankets, pillows, eye pillow, whatever is needed here to really just allow yourself to be filled with this warmth, nourishment, and energy. And once there, know that you can stay as long as you'd like. I'll just end practice here with my hands back in that Anjali Mudra, a gesture of prayer, of reverence. And I bow to this practice. Namaste.